Hello again, another impression show. How's that? Is that my sports announcer voice? Impression, thank you. An impression show with Bob and myself on the corner of Dartmouth and Newbury Street, famous Newbury Street. I wonder, Bob, maybe you can swing around, and that was the old Joe's American Bar and Grill, which I've painted a lot of times. There used to be, Joseph's used to be there too. It was a famous restaurant around the side. It's now the Met Bar, Back Bay, whatever. Kind of a nice place, I guess. I've never been in there, but looks great to me. But that's a great building with the turrets and everything. And I think what I mentioned earlier, I don't know if we got a shot of it, but that if you can get up there onto that turret on the right dead center, yeah. I did it was a great view from up there. There was one of my patrons had an apartment, and well, it was a condo, and he and his wife lived there, and they were going to move down to Newport. So he asked me if I'd do a a commission, and I said, up there, that's too high. I'm sorry. How much? Okay. So anyway, it was a great view, nice place. I mean, that turret there, that was his, I've already said it on the last show, so I don't want to say it again.
You might not have seen the last one.
Well, they had better, because I'm not repeating myself. No, it was that was their kitchen area, a little alcove. Beautiful, beautiful. I stayed up there for about a week, I think. You know, every day I went back around the same time for a week, maybe even 2 weeks. Those are the great jobs, I tell you. They don't come too often, but they're the good ones. Anyway, I'm gonna get back into this one. Figure this is a good day to finish up some painting. So this one is, again, from reference. The question I like that gets asked most often is, where are those horses from? Did you paint them live? I said, no, because, they're coming at me and I have to paint very fast before they run me over. No, this is from a photo, I didn't. There it is. These are yearlings, I guess. They're Frisians, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Anyway, Barbara. Oh, you must see, yes. That way you can tell whether I'm messing it up or not. But these are, okay. What's her name? The, Martha Stewart. She has these horses. And that's, oh yes. She keeps them out of the sun because they have a tendency to go a little pink. Anyway, so she keeps them in, you know that. Yes. Anyway, I'm going to go in with some color and put some eyeballs in, and we'll take it from there. I know I have some. Hi there, how are you? Yeah? Oh yeah, you're famous. Well, I haven't seen that lady in a while. Oh, I know, this lady here with the FedEx truck.
Yeah.
Man, she's tough as nails. You don't mess with that lady. She's a nice woman, too. All right. I'm gonna throw some eyes in, mark where the eyes are. Maybe that'll be enough for the painting, I don't know. Hi, kid. Might be all it needs. Throw some purple here and there. We'll do next time. Maybe even next week. I don't know, Bob, what your schedule is. Soon. Get back on the street and start something from scratch. A horse or something, or portrait or whatever. Yeah, that's probably all it needs. I'm using some charcoal, combining charcoal with the paint. That's all it takes. Why paint it, right? Yes. Wow. Left that whole thing out. Okay, I'm going to throw in some paint. I knew it was going to start getting windy. A little bit of blue with that. Maybe a little bit of red with the blue. Blue. Okay, I spotted this off with the charcoal. I think I'll go back in with some paint. Yeah, I knew you'd be thrilled with that result. I remember the guy's name. It was Tom. I forgot his last name. But yeah, the one that won the painting in the divorce settlement. Because he and his ex-wife had a fight about it. And he won. It's 2 out of 3 falls. Oh, 2 blue. 2 red. And a little more blue to that initial mix. Terrible. I don't know. Yeah, what the heck was his last? His cousin was one of the artists that I represented at the gallery on Newbury Street. Yeah, I'll use this color as a kind of a glaze. Kind of like the, I don't know about you, but I like the unfinished quality of the legs too. Somewhat. And bring some of this blue down here. That's kind of a nice blue. Whoa. All right. That was a happy accident, as they say. And there's another leg behind there for the other horse, so I'm not going to get too involved with that. You throw that blue in, see what that red does against it. Bring that blue up here. Just a little too much green. Yeah. And a little more of this stuff. I'm going to leave those. I'm going to let them go. All this here. And maybe, let me go back in with a little bit of black in this, down in this area here. Get it really super dark. Tuliba. The thing about horses' eyes is I notice a lot of people when they first start painting horses, they make the eyes look like human beings, you know, they're almost, you know, it's kind of horrible. Put eyelashes on them. They look like their own eyes. Probably like that one. That was terrible. Okay, put that one back again. Yes. Yes. Get a little darker on that side. What? Are you talking to me? Get a little bit of dark up in there. Yeah, some lady came by and said, Corsica. Remember earlier, before I got started? It's in Spain. There's been a lot of horses there, I would imagine. Woof. I'm confused.
Oh, okay.
What a cute little kid, huh? This is great. There's so much action going on in this street, especially in the lunch hour, you know? Some blue. Little lighter blue here. Trouble is, you don't have to say anything. Just paint, listen to all the sounds. You gotta throw a mic out there. Well, this paint wasn't even ready to go. It's all dried up. Okay. Bingo. Go just a little lighter there. Wow, that's a little lighter, all right. Way too light. Just so that shadow of the other horse shows up. Yeah, I think it would be better, Bob, if we come out and started another one. Or get one started. Although with horses, you know, you can take the whole process. It isn't like, you know, as if we were painting a building, you know. You gotta, like an architectural rendering. Here they go.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Are you gonna set up a table here? We'll be out of here in a little while, okay?
That's fine. No, that's cool.
Show this lady. Are you a member of the Snowden School?
Sorry?
Are you with the Snowden School?
Yes.
Oh, that's great. Hi, I'm Bill. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Rosemary.
Rosemary. That's Bob. And now you're on television. BNN, Boston Neighborhood Network.
Okay.
Yeah. So what are you selling, Rosemary?
Stone sculpture.
Sculpture? Oh, nice. This guy's here too. It's an arty corner. Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Okay.
It's a nice corner. All right, thank you. Nice talking to you. Nice lady. All right. Okay, I gotta go just a little lighter so I can pull out the eyeball without having to paint it in. God, I can't seem to nail the value. Would help if I had some paint on there. I don't know. Still too. I kind of like the subtle darkness. I don't know about you, Bob, but I like the subtleness of it rather than the big jump like that. Maybe it'll take me somewhere else. Yeah, probably will. Yeah. She seemed like a nice lady. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, I'll bring this out a little bit more. A little lighter on here. Trying to bring this shadow out. There we go. Shadow of the other horse. And then maybe a little bit of the mane there. Remember the mane. Yeah, why not? Bring that up. Yeah, I kind of like the purple and the red. Seems to be working all right. Bob, These, how much time we got? Wow, not bad. Not bad. I'm gonna get some of this beep beep. Maybe a little bit of this Crayola stuff, and I want to show you how that works with thinner. Whoops! I don't believe this. I had paint on that. Unbelievable.
We're gonna be done in 10 minutes. Yeah, but we shouldn't be in this area at all. Okay. So.
With 10 minutes, okay?
No, it's not okay.
What? 10 minutes? We'll finish the program, okay? I've painted here before a number of times. How much time we got?
5 minutes.
What, are they kicking everybody out now? Yeah, well, hey. Using a little bit of thinner with this. Just layer it over. I swear to God, you know, there's some people, I don't want to say it, they kind of carried away with their power. What? Yeah, talk about putting a damper on something, huh? I think that happened to us the last time down in front of that street. These are now private properties. How much time we got?
3.5.
Okay. Nothing like a little bit of excitement. Screw up your day. Throw a little green in there, see what that does. Picks up some of the other green in here and over here. Move it around a little bit. Maybe up in here. What's that? That'll be. Anyway, just kind of spreading the paint around and being watched while I do it. I know. Almost there, right?
Yeah. Want to end it early?
Yeah, let's end it. This is Bill St. George. Thanks for joining me for another impression show. Unfortunately, we've been given the rush here by a zealous young man. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, always something going on. This is Bill St. George. Thanks for joining Bob and I for another impression show. Tried something different. we'll know next time to check out the space and see if it's okay to go on a public sidewalk and paint now. But I've painted here probably 20 times on this location, you know? So, you know, the city, especially this street and Boylston Street, have really getting a little crazy with people taking pedestrian sidewalks and turning them into vendors sidewalks, you know? I mean, so anyway, hope to see you again soon. Bill St. George, keep painting in spite of what happens.